Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the new Little League Cup, the holiday edition. So we're going to be trying out a team featuring the Shadow Marowak with the Cottonee and pairing off with the Joltik. So we're going to have the Marowak and they switch out into the double. So we're going to go into our Cottonee here. Cottonee is running Charmed, and we are resisting the fast move, but these body slams are some neutral stab damage for our opponent. They're going to be able to reach another one, so we're going to be able to tank another one here. Body slam gets us into the low yellow, but our charms are chunking away at the double. You can see right here, there is a little bit of a visual glitch. I think it's mutual, so keep that in mind in the holiday edition. We're going to be able to just sack this Cottonee at this point and then go into the Marowak. They counter swap into their Miltank, another rollout user. We do grab a shield from our opponent throwing the Bone Club. However, most of Miltank's charge moves are not effective, but since we're this close to a move, we are going to shield once just to fire off this Bone Club. The Bone Club will do a significant amount of damage or grab that last shield, and that's exactly the case. We have the Miltank throw another move here. We're going to have to invest this shield. They actually go for the Ice Beam, and unfortunately for them, they are so low, we're going to be able to fast move them down. Next move, Body Slam doesn't quite KO, and they still have a little bit of health left for the KO. So we know that Cottonee and the Shadow Marowak are a great core. Been trying to figure out what the third should be. We're going to be using the Joltik for this set of battles, and we'll see how it works out. It's a little bit better protection for the Marowak weaknesses, so we'll see if it ends up panning out. All right. Spinda is very interesting. Not sure what moves they were running, but we had to switch out of there as they were doing some decent fast move damage. We're going to shield this one. Ends up being the Icy Wind. So we do end up in the even shield scenario. Here comes the Miltank again. Miltank running the rollout is dealing some super effective fast moves. We are going to fire off our own poison. Okay, they do throw a move before we get KO'd, so that's at least the good news. They're relatively energy dry. We know they're running Body Slam. We're going to go into the Marowak here as the fire spins will deal a significant amount of damage. We're going to tank this move here. We can resist all their charge moves, unless they're running like Thunderbolt, but I haven't really seen any, really. Here's the glitch again. Anytime you feint a Pokemon, I think it just like feints on both sides for a while. Here, easy shield ends up being the Icy one again, but we are going to take out this Spinda. And what do we see in the back here? What is that? Ducklet? Or... yeah, it is the Ducklet. They have a debuffed Seed Bomb go through. Our opponent does tank it easily, and now they're going to be forced to use some energy. Arrow Ace does get used. Our opponent is trying to get us... oh, unfortunately unable to switch out of there. We were trying to get them to either use some energy or potentially get us to use that right there. They still had a shield, so that would have been a tough game to come back from, because even if we had switched out, our health was so low on the Cottonee. All right, Litwick is interesting. Both of us are doing resistive fast move damage. We are going to be able to get to this Bone Club first. So we do grab the early shield advantage. They decide to switch out finally into the Golurk, and we're going to have the Joltik for this. Joltik is just able to protect the dark and ghost weaknesses of Marowak a little bit better. We do get the one shield farm down, and we are anticipating the Litwick to come back in. We're going to have to fire off the neutral discharge. They do use that last shield, and they let to go for the farm down, so they have a ton of energy. Unfortunately, we have to go back into our Marowak here, force them to use some energy. We're going to use this shield. Ends up only being the Mystical Fire. Okay, Nice catch by them onto their Digger's League. We are going to switch out into the Cottonee and hope that we can get the farm down before they can get to multiple fire punches if they're running fire punch. Okay, there's the fire punch reveal. Ooh, we're still quite a bit away from getting to the charge move, so our opponent here is going to be able to throw another fire punch. The good news is they're running quick attack, so they're not really doing a lot of fast move damage. We are going to be able to farm down, and now it's just a race when we do get to that move. So GG's try on it. Ended up working out for us, farming down the digger speed to get to a move to take out the opposing Litwick. I will say the Marowak seems to be targeted more nowadays, so keep an eye out for that. Alright, Shadow Marowak versus Duskull. Okay, there we go. Gotta get out of here. This is a ghost that's going to deal some significant damage to us. We do get a lot of sucker punches in. And we see another ghost, but this time it's running fire, so they're going to be able to one-show farm down. They have a good amount of energy here. Unfortunately, neither of us are dealing super effective fast moves, but they have energy for Shadow Ball, so we have to shield here. Or they have Crunch. Okay, that's another visual glitch. Why is Crunch not effective in the visuals? That was very weird. Okay, we see the Dark, and this is horrible for us as all of our moves are resisted. We're going to have to try to win this game with the Cottonee here. The Cottonee, however, is weak to the flying aerial A's, so we're just going to invest the shield here, and they switch out into the Duskull. Duskull is going to try to take us out with the move. We are going to fire. Okay, they are going to get to the move first. Nightshade does get revealed. We're trying to farm down because that's our only hope. Unfortunately, unable to. And that is GG's for us because that Mana Bus is still fairly healthy in the back, I believe. Yeah. So this team was triple good against the Marowak. The Marowak was just targeted in this situation. Another Arrow Ace does get used to take us out. So GG's to our opponent. Yeah, the Marowak just had almost no play against most of the things. Best case scenario was probably that Skeledirge, but of course it was lurking in the back. Alright, good lead here. They are going to stay in, and they're taking a lot of damage right now. They finally switch out into the Spinda, and we're going to go into the Cottonee here to deal with the fast move pressure. They have Icy Wind, but the Icy Wind doesn't KO, and Rock Tomb is getting used. That doesn't KO either. So we're going to be able to just farm down, come out with some energy. We find out that there's a Sand Slash in the back. So they have a AVB double weak to fighting in the back. But you can see right here, they do invest a shield. We're going to have to go into the Marowak here. Marowak is going to have to just fast move them down. 1 fast move, 2 fast moves, 3 fast moves, and it's going to be easily taking them out. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game with the fast move pressure. So check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.